Hello.
Bonjour.
We are live now.
Oh my
Good
God.
evening, and it has been a few weeks since we've actually done a live. That's due to
Poggers.
holidays and personal life. But we're back every couple of weeks now, going forward. We're going to change it up a little bit, so we're going to start doing some stuff like playing RPGs live on stream, and any other suggestions, we can go down that route, but please don't bully Russell.
Why would it be bullying Russell? How could they bully me?
How could they bully? We could end up having to have Johnny 40k stories again, Russell.
Oh, that's the best thing ever. I think we should have more 40k stories. If they want to watch me play 40k, I will play 40k. They will not enjoy how I play 40k, and I will tell all of the best stories. You know, I can give people exactly what they want to make them just as miserable as if I didn't. I have some demons. I could do a demon army, I think. We could do Sexy Slanesh versus Stinky Nurgle. We could do Moobs versus Boobs, the classic battle of the century.
We definitely could.
Yeah, we could do a move boob off if people are like real. The problem I actually personally find it quite a little tough to watch long format battle reports. Though I don't know if people would enjoy that or not. But like,
I don't think so. I mean, we can sit and we can play on stream a game of 40k for 3.5 hours, but
we'll just watch the paint dry.
I mean, that's what we're
Literally,
doing now. We're literally watching paint dry now. We're watching paint dry at the moment. Tim's here with us as well. He's hidden in the background there.
Hello.
But I don't think it's.
He's got a face for radio. So.
That's rich coming from him, Steve.
I didn't say anything.
No, that's true.
What?
Apologies to Russell.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's true, but you said it out loud.
But yeah.
I mean,
I don't think playing like a big game like that. We can happily play some smaller games of other things.
We could play like
hour long or half an hour long type thing.
What's that thing called? You know, like little 40k.
Oh, kill team. We could do some kill team.
We could do a kill team, or could we do like a smaller game of 40k?
But if we're going to do a kill team, I think we should paint a team and then do a kill team. You know, it's 5-6 models. Maybe even set a challenge like get one painted in the 3 hours we've got here.
Jesus, that would be definitely putting paint on models.
I reckon it could be.
We could even play a game of Warmachine and show people how to play Warmachine. We
could.
Warcrawl?
We could do Warcrawl and show people how to play Warcrawl.
As long as there's plenty of woods.
Oh, loads of just trees as far as the eye can see. What do you do? Maybe don't show them that part of the game.
Aww.
Oh.
I'll show Tim it.
Yeah.
We'll have a game. We're playing on a wooded map.
Cool.
Just for reasons.
Just so Kieran can show you
Those wood elves.
Why people...
Which you can't kill because they're in the woods.
You can't see them.
You can't see them, yeah.
But they can see you.
Yeah. That does feel like
That
wood elves.
sounds fair.
Sounds perfectly fair and or balanced.
It's balanced out if you read the rules about how you're supposed to put terrain down, but me and Russell definitely did not. And we
just set fire to the woods.
We put a lot of woods down, and it turns out my faction like woods lots. They don't see them, they don't exist to them, but they absolutely screw with everyone else.
Yeah, woods are like really like they are like very like they're very like excellent pieces of terrain. But if your whole faction ignores them, you've got to be careful. Like if your opponent has to deal with them.
But yeah, it says you're only supposed to put like one on with a very specific sort of footprint. And we had like 3 with not a specific footprint either. Like,
I mean, it was a footprint. Yeah.
It was a very big footprint.
It was a very specific footprint. It was called Too Big.
Yeah.
We could start talking about how we're going to work on Old World.
We're picking up and
make you commit to that.
Starting working on Old World. I mean, I've started building my models, Russell. I've built loads of them. Like,
yeah, you've done such a great job of building your models. I can't say anything. I've been rewarded for it. Well, actually, I haven't yet. Get printing, boy. I actually only want you to print literally like 10 models now. I need you to print 2 sets of dogs and just 1 big boy.
Okay.
So you know one of the Shago Dragon boys we said.
Oh, the Dragon Ogre Shago.
I just need you to increase them by 10% and print 1.
Okay.
because I'm doing it as a Shaggoth, which is the big dragon.
Are you around on Saturday? I'm on a long day Saturday.
I'll come in Saturday, then we'll chill.
But that is the best time to get me to do anything like that.
Okay, wait. So I'll keep nagging you through the week. Is that a deal? I'm allowed to nag you.
Hey Watson, how are you doing?
Oh, hey Watson.
Why no Discord? We kind of opted against Discord. It started messing with my ability to
also force us to communicate with you, Watson. Like if you're on here, we can like. It makes us deal with the chat, so we're not ignoring chat, basically.
Yeah, we were chatting away in Discord, and half of the people that ever watched us couldn't see who we were talking about. Hi, Colin, how are you doing? We're talking about Old World, funnily enough.
What kind of world? We are painting Warmachine, though. Watson.
We're painting Warmachine, but we were talking a little bit of Old World because the Wood Elves came out. As Colin knows, he was sat next to me while I was.
Oh, was Colin the chap who...
yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, hey, Colin.
Well,
he
I
did
successfully built like 2 or 3 models.
He did the Chaos Dragon conversion, didn't he, for the competition? Yeah,
conversion. Yeah, that's him, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Colin, yeah.
So...
He was building a Chaos Sea Dreadnought, I believe, that night.
But we have...
chaosing, having a good chaos time. Whatever flavour of chaos you've picked.
Progressed a little further. Russell has built the majority of my battalion box. I mean, I built it all on my own. You've seen how fast I was.
Good work, Kieran. You've built so quick.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
Wasn't even here when it assembled itself. It was
yeah, it's like elves came in and did it. Yeah. To be fair, I think I built like 50 elves basically.
You did. You did. Yeah, I think I've got 10 horses left to build, so there's 62 models in that box, and I built about 5 of them.
Yeah.
So.
Warp spiders this evening. Oh, I love warp spiders. Hey, sexy guy. Hey, sexy Sabes. Yeah, I love warp spiders. Like, I love warp spiders. The whole concept of warp spiders, insect based, teleporting through the warp, crazy guns, elves. You like elves?
Oh, yeah.
This is probably where our 2 worlds collide. Is warp spiders. I love warp spiders. I think they're class.
Do you love warp spiders, Russell?
I do. Like, seriously, like, I would... Warp spiders, wraith guards, and striking scorpions, I think, are the coolest things in...
Love striking scorpions.
Striking scorpions are so cool. I actually like the Eldar tanks as well. The Prism tanks are class. Did you get your list okay? Yes, I did. Sorry, Sibs, I not reply. Sorry, I've been run off my feet all day with work and then gym and then here. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing it. And I was just talking to Kieran actually before there. We're going to sort out this Saturday getting my Shaggoth printed. I think we had a Shaggoth in the list. Let me double check though. But I'm going to print. a big. It's like a giant dragon ogre, basically a Shaggoth. So just going to up the percentage on one of the models I've got, and then. Did we message on here or on my other application? Who knows it? I need to reply with a more sensible reply to along with as well, other than like you should play a blue model in when you play your trolls.
Well, I false feel that's my question. I was trying to make Russ play Zorgoth if he was down for Shatterpoint. What?
Oh, I don't think I'm coming down. Is that this Saturday or Sunday, Darren? Cause
okay.
Ignore my question. Oh, that was. Well, that's.
That was the same thing. Yeah,
I'm trying to make Russ play his Zorgoth. I'll probably come. No, this. No, no, I'm not coming down this Saturday because Dave's getting himself there. I'm coming down on Sunday instead to play games with Jocelyn. Yeah, because Dave's getting a lift from Amanda because they're going there for something specific. So I'm gonna just go down on those days. But I am gonna come play at the event probably at the end of this month because I just want to play more Orgoth. Like I just want to play my actual Orgoth. I mean, they're getting painted right in front of me now. I've got like. I'm doing my other 3 units of what are they called?
Orgoth?
No, I've got the barrages, the axes, and the nashes. But the barrages and the axes are called like blup axes and blup barrages. I remember these guys are Groton. This is my Groton keeper, who are my like big butchery shield boys. So it was, the list was Some Warhound Vanguards, yeah. Chaos Warriors, love that. Yeah, I need you to print the dogs for me. Oh, Dragon Ogres and Ogre Shagoth. Okay, we need to print 3 of the models as normal size and 1 as an Ogre Shagoth. Oh, I love that. And a gigantic spawn of chaos. That I'll have a model for somewhere. My COC went terrible, so they are back in a shoebox. Oh, do you know what it is though, dude? Like, you should like play around with them, and if you convert some stuff or like try them out with proxies, like see what seems cool. But I don't blame you for shelving them, because obviously it's a oh, whose chaos is that? Chaos. Oh wait, I can tell from here. Tristan's chaos look class, Sibs. I'm looking at Tristan's painting from the chat. His dwarfs and his chaos look mint. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some more World as well. That might be my... I said once I get a big chunk of my butcher list, and a lot of these guys painted, because I use them in nearly every list at the minute, I'm going to start working on my my chaos. But I want all the models together. They are indeed... they're really nice. Tristan, everyone's stuff in that channel is so nice. Because Sibs has a class... You didn't see it because you weren't here this weekend, but Sibs has done like this class Minotaur army for his... for Beastmen. It looks so cool.
Oh, has he got it done?
Yeah, he painted in like a week, like 3 days, I think, less. Nah, I didn't enjoy them. Still love Crit My Cricks. You're still going Warriors for... Yes, I'm still doing Warriors for Chaos. Yeah, still doing Warriors. I was tempted by Beastmen. I was lulled for a little bit, but I'm sticking to my guns with my Warriors because I need to finish a faction first, and I think I'm going to build... I mean, I'll even spoilers thanks to Sibs to help me write a list and come up with a list to give me some sense of direction. It's going to be a Tzeentch warrior block with a couple of wizards in, which I've got some unit fillers, which is going to be some Tzeentch chaos stuff, and then I'm gonna use my demons to beef out my like actual warriors and do some nice unit fillers, because I love the idea of doing all my warriors in yellow, and I'm gonna have these like pink like little Tzeentch horrors like as extra unit fillers in my warriors. And then the hounds that I've bought to have printed are like these really like tentacly weird like muscly hounds, so they look very Tzeentchy. And then my riders are the riders you saw me, so they're kind of a bit simple, but like they'll be fine. And my warriors don't really matter because they're not. Well, the knights. Was the knights in that list? I don't think there was. I think there was just big Shagoths, wasn't there? Big Oh, was there? I don't think there were knights in that list, were there? Which means I don't have to paint the knights. You know what the scary thing is? I think I've painted more Orgoth than I will of my old world. When literally, I think I've got more models.
We've got some in a basket for you as well.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Well, that's 5, 10, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 24, 24, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 33. I've painted 33 more, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I've painted 40 models so far.
I didn't realise it could count so high.
Yeah.
I had to remember all the models. Yeah, I'm impressed as well. That's more than fingers and toes. No Dragon Ogres. No Dragon Ogre Sips. Are Dragon Ogres in one of the lists? Helen sent a photo. What's on? Sir Reginald is coming. I love that. It's Game of Thrones, but with like Robin Hood. That's class. Where is it? Sorry, it was. Is that not? I need a calculator. 365 plus 370. 365 plus 370. Sorry, everyone. We're doing math. We're talking We're talking serious business here. We're talking aspiring champion plus 100. So 100, 370 plus 365 plus 2 sets of 35 plus 35 plus 35.
What he said.
That's my hounds, my 5 hounds. 436 for my warriors.
Colin saying he's finished his Old World Chaos Knights, or mostly Old World Chaos Knights.
Nice, 436. Chaos Warriors, I've got that on that one. Yeah, and you put Dragon Ogres in with heavy armor and great weapons, 189 points, Sibs. This is what I do full list, could mess about with items. Yeah, it was Cathay is coming. Yeah, Cathay do look cool actually.
Have you actually take a quick look at them?
Take a quick look at the Cathay.
Yeah, I mean I can show you in my
No, let's not touch the laptop. I'll look at my Cathay Old World. Oh, you've got mail.
I've touched the laptop.
No,
Could
there
be
we go.
going really
Oh,
wrong.
I've seen these images. I've seen this stuff before. Yeah, I've seen.
But have you seen the
Great.
They've got blimps. Or
Yeah, I knew they have because they're in. Do you know Warhammer Total War?
yeah,
A lot of this stuff's in Warhammer Total War.
is it?
Yes, I knew they'd have the blimps. Look from Warhammer Total War. Look, they have. There's the blimps in the background there. So a lot of this is taken from Warhammer Total War. If you're a Warhammer Total War nerd, that is. Are you using Old World Builder? Oh no, I haven't. I could use that. Sibs built me the list though, and I trust. I mean, but this might be like you could put these things. It doesn't actually like fully. With that, how many points did I get to? 436 plus 89 plus 189. That was for. And then plus 299 plus 170 plus 299 plus 170 equals 1,999. Yeah. Yeah. 3 Dragon Ogres and a Dragon Shaggoth. I don't know if that is that, but that was just a. I mean, I don't know if Sis built that in a special thing or was just throwing down ideas, but it looks cool to me. Oh, can you click the link for Colin's Instagram on there or not?
I don't know.
Sometimes you have to have it enabled. I will have a look at. I'll put it in All World Builder and make sure it's legal though, because I'll double check because I'm a bit ignorant with stuff like this. That car's class. What the hell's that there, Tim?
It's a Grav car from the ABC Warriors game.
That's class, isn't it? Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
I'll put my monster down and let you can see it though. You're building your Dragon Boys, aren't you?
So I'm painting my dragon horse things.
Your drosses. You're painting your Dragon Ogres?
Yeah, I'm painting my dragon ogres. Yeah, I've got some dragon ogres, Russell.
You do have Dragon Ogres. I need them on squares though. Can we just tear the base off those? Very
Oh
expensive.
god, no, these are resin. Don't tear nothing off them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ask me through the week, I'll put your plate on. I'm in on Wednesday. I'm not here tomorrow.
Wednesday. I'm here Wednesday as well. Are you work Wednesday daytime though?
I'm day.
I think Gav will be in on the night, right? Or is it Tim? Who's on the night?
I haven't got any hours.
I don't know, I'm just guessing. But, well, it has to deal with me and the net run a lot. Ivan's away though. Ivan's gone. He's gone to Spain for the summer.
6 weeks or something like
Yeah,
that.
he's gone for a long time. I saw Anya the other day though. I thought she would have gone with him, but she mustn't go with him the whole thing.
He needs his holiday from you.
What the frick? Man, that makes sense. I thought you were going to say Anya there. I was like, Jesus. Right, he needs a break from all the Marvel champions. He loves Marvel champions though.
Let's give him a hero complex. He tried to save me. Oh, we're probably taking him. He was going to bring a train to carry in an entire load of stock down to me.
He was, yeah.
Good guy.
He's a good. Yeah, I love Ivan. It's class. Good boy.
Definitely didn't need to carry that down to me though.
Nice, good lad. Right, Ivan. Solid Ivan. Oh, yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting some old world on the table. I'm looking forward to getting working on it, really. I have to figure out how I'm going to base it, though. That's another battle again.
Hey, Karis, how you doing?
Who?
Karis. She's one of our Sigma players.
Oh, okay, cool. Sigma seems to have gone through some big changes recently.
I've got the new General's Handbook, but apparently that's changed quite a bit up, yeah. I haven't really read it, I won't lie, I haven't paid much attention to it as of yet because I haven't been playing. I need to sort out my snake ladies and maybe get back on it.
I'll tell you what, I might be doing here on a Tuesday. I need to talk to you about that actually. I need to see if we can do it for real. Oh, look at these lads on tour.
We've got quite a few experienced players who are prepared to sort of take us through the game like absolute idiots, and we are idiots. We play and you tend to get the best feeling for it towards its intended point cap.
Yeah, also like all nerds, I'd rather drown in the deep end than ever do anything less than that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Then played it intended, it is always quite a bit better. Like, you often feel underwhelmed by the... What was that one? Darklands? What was that one? Darklands?
Oh my god.
The one that beat us. Darklands.
Oh my god.
The one that beat us. Darklands.
If anyone...
Stunning models.
If you ever decide... If anyone...
Stunning models.
If you ever decide... Go pick up Darklands.
Yeah, it's
a real system I've ever seen. Like 100%. I mean, it's literally advertised as that as well. Like,
I never actually checked it out after they released their next.
What, when they doubled the number of units we needed, and
when they updated the rules, but they doubled the amount of units, and when they updated the rules, but they doubled the amount of units, and they were already like 80 quid a block or something.
Yeah, I mean, he went print and play though, but I'm not fussed by it really. Like, personally. It was interesting though. It wasn't like the worst game. Like, I mean, playing it, it's just the, yeah.
Yeah, I had fun. I loved the monsters. I loved the way that kind of went.
Plus, like, units that interacted with different terrain and different weather. It's like that's not too thing, but it's like when the weather like changes and there's like wind direction and stuff. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh man, Batman's still my saddest one right now. I still had the app and I
went all in on Kickstarter after.
Did you get it though? Have you got it?
No.
Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know.
It's 9 models, so actually at this point the silence isn't that unusual. Yeah. Normally when a company goes that silent on you on Kickstarter, you're done for. Yeah. But 9 models are inherent.
They're like, they make, like, I love the Batman game, but like it's absolutely wild how bad. And that's someone who thinks the game's great. Like, I'll admit, like, the companies that I have problems with, like, even if I like the game, but like Night Models is such a hard one to sell to people. And they got better for a while as well. They actually did improve, which was like absolutely crazy.
They did, and we were all really impressed and were singing the praises, but like they were just going for a bit.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we were just saving up to really just cack on you.
I mean, I used to champion them quite a bit, but at this point I can't. They're just like really, really bad.
Do you know what's really funny? It died in the edition I liked.
It's because you liked something. Yet again, you killed.
Exactly. I want to take credit for that one though.
I want my money back off you, Russell.
What?
I want my money back off you.
As I'm not compensating for other people getting robbed from Kickstarter.
Yeah, we have lost quite a bit on Kickstarter, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think I've had as many successful Kickstarters as I have unsuccessful, which is a bit of a. I think for anyone to say that is actually a bit of a brag. Not a fun one though. You'd back it for a threepenny bit and you'd get like what's like a pre-order set.
Dislike.
So they had to like do something else, didn't they?
Terms of opinion here.
Yeah, I love opinion.
Disliked.
So they had to like do something else, didn't they? It's just that
But,
I don't want to state facts.
like,
People didn't come here to listen to us talk about facts, Keelan.
But I'm pretty sure it was to do with the fact that like Kickstarter don't we just cut out the middleman. But Kickstarter don't we just cut out the middleman. But
Night Games one's off.
Did it complete as well?
Oh, I completed, yeah.
Model soon. TM soon. Night model soon, man. It's good to see it's back. I was worried that like obscurity, but
yeah.
we have been.
So you're still into your Netrunner.
I played a lot of a game called.
One.
That was interesting. If anyone else.
I don't think it's anything else.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else has posted anything.
Yeah.
No Dragon Ogres. There was Dragon Ogres. I want Sim to confirm that there was Dragon Ogres in that list. I'm fighting now.
There is,
Alright.
But it doesn't tell us who. Funnily enough, like you said, you've seen me on Instagram again. I spent quite a little bit of time. Kerry's
husband.
Yeah, his husband now, yeah.
Yeah.
And the little girl who he bought a Pokemon card. But
Batman's was a really good game, yeah. Yeah, more like indie games recently that I've also been looking at. Yeah, Ara and Theo did that in the shop. That was really good fun. It's like a Monster of the Week one, which was really nice. Guys in the TTRPG was really fun. And then I also did. Along he got the standees. He did the big Kickstarter. So we also looked at. Dave got one of the last copies. So I looked at Daggerheart. Looks really good. A 2D10 system, uses kind of like a hope and like fear mechanic. So like a bit like if you've ever played the Star Wars TTRPG. Plus it also uses a dice system that's kind of a bit inspired by Mothership. So like doubles of like criticals. So if you roll like a 22, it's critical and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. And then also I've got a game called Doom 1948. I want to say. Which is a 3-mod.
Talking like in a Rex style.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, you're fighting in the year 1490. Sorry, so it's Doom 1490 or something like that, or 1498. No, it's 1490. I'm pretty sure. Or 1480. I'll have to look it up. But it's like medieval, and this like horrible fogs came from the ground, and it started like it's called the Creeping Death. I think I'm actually each time it's like how severe the fog is. You can also play on from there. It's just the law set during like the year to like the final point where the fog's like now you can only survive at these high points.
Right. You had to go into the fog, but you could only be in there for so long.
Ooh. Well, and then
game.
there's then you've got there's also another game I want to try out again, which I did play with Gary a while ago. This, which was interesting, which is you always play on Dead, and that's played on like a little 4x4 board. But I haven't played that in a while. I need to really reread the rules of that one. And then there's Trench Crusade, because that's building as well. But yeah, like a lot of them are really small model. Like
Tony, what is paint? Well, of all of the people here, you wouldn't know.
Oh, Tony, man, it's that thing. It's that thing you have to stop your kids from huffing at school, or drinking. Yeah. Yeah, so there's been a lot of games, a lot of RPGs.
Pendragon sitting off to the side somewhere. I think the system's designed around as you die, like your legacy and your heirs continuing. It could be quite interesting, and for me, that one's which I'd like to think I know a bit of, but
like it's so vapid and like sort of
well, you know. Yeah.
But yeah,
I think a killer bunny.
Yeah. I'm sure they eat jam and spam and ham a lot. That's all I'm sure.
Certainly do.
Johnny's hell will be getting so much of it. I have to guess the weight of a what's it? An African swallow.
Yeah.
African or European? I don't know.
I don't know that.
They say that. Gee, now
yeah, it's called Pendragon, mate. You boy.
But I don't know. You would translate that.
Also, it puts a lot of pressure on the plate. I mean.
Yeah, that one feels like it would be a very hard one to pull off.
Yeah, what was the one I was thinking? Yeah, so
Behave.
No, who, me or Tim?
Me.
Tim.
Oh, good. I'm being good. That's what I say. Yeah, I've been good for a change. Leave me alone. I haven't told one stupid 40k story yet today.
But what happened to what happened to Russ?
I told you what happened to Lehman Russ. He was never released, and never will be. Confirmed. You're never getting Lehman Russ. Get wrecked. Get absolutely pooed on.
Blue will be crying.
Blue's like,
Sorry, language.
And watch this space for Old Swan as well.
The board game, the miniatures campaign game.
Oh, I was thinking what fantasy game where you could use whatever you wanted. Look, Slim Russ. Who's that?
It's little Kieran.
Little, yeah, like little John. yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's baby Kieran. Gonna call him. Well,
and also the hairy one.
Well hung, lots of hair, Kieran. Oh, the other one is true. You know that one.
Kieran's is like 4 times my size and has a head of hair. So yeah.
What was
definitely the lesser Kieran though.
Yes, dear.
Kieran's just supposed to be rotund.
Kieran's
and bald.
Yeah. Like I think elves are the character you like want to play, aren't they? Is like literally is of Kieran role players.
It's the hair fantasy. It's like
it's
that thing when I play Final Fantasy. It's not a power fantasy.
I just want to be like, I love goblins and dwarfs and all the hideous beasties of the world. Oh man, I used to love Dominaria Chef for Scorn. I think that's why I like when that has to be carried. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of what else I'm looking at game wise that'd be interesting. Do you know what? I tell you what did happen. So I went to Owen's wedding this weekend. Saw Mr. Rutter, Chris.
Yep.
And we talked about Warmachine, and he's been looking at Warmachine.
Oh, it'd be nice to see them back.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think we'll see Owen because Owen lives in Glasgow and has a 4-month-old baby. But we might see a Mr. Rutter at some point in the future.
Time to get a toupee. Crons, I've got kids. Can you imagine what would happen to that toupee? Like, it's not worth it.
Why would you
actually being bald really benefits you when you've got children?
Yeah, you can't lose what you have already lost. You know what I mean?
Well, I just don't get all sorts of things smeared in my hair. So it's really quite easy to just clear it off and be done.
Fair. There's a lot of splashback in your life. Yeah, Crons, no one talks about the splash, do they?
So yeah, it's like it's one of those things. I think I benefit from my lack of hair.
Me too, buddy. But yeah, looking forward to playing some. Yeah, I want to play some Zinchi Chaos. I love a bit of. The thing is, I actually do like some of the 40k, not 40k, but like old world lore. Do you know what it is? I don't know like how much has changed. Let's have a look. Time to get a toupee. It's perfect. Snot rag. Ugh, what a term. Oh.
Who else we got here? Crons is giving us some grief. You still there, Tony, trying to figure out paint is, having a seizure at the idea of the fact that paint goes on models and it doesn't just sit on a shelf?
Do you ever think Tony just turns around and sees his wife and goes, Jesus Christ! and then remembers he's married?
All the time.
He keeps surprising himself. I like to imagine that.
It's like the cat and the cucumber.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, actually 110%. Yeah, Tony's like yeah, keeps like going, like wakes up some days and he's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm married. Yeah, shit, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. You want a coffee?
You want a coffee? Should do it. I mean, that's why I had to go faster.
It'll take you 20 minutes to get that thingied up.
Will you have one or so if I put the machine on?
I'll have one if you put it on.
Yeah.
Why not? I wouldn't put it on just for me. But
yeah. I'll have one. Why not? See how fast I can go. Start the Sonic music. Gotta go fast.
Oh, that's good.
What the hell's Origin as well? Like, I'm gonna come. She's gonna rock up at like 10 o'clock and be like, "Can you give me a lift home?" I know I did say I'd give her a lift home, but it's gonna literally come back for the lift home. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're having fun, right? So who cares? What am I thinking? Dry brushing. I'm thinking about dry brushing. Man, those cars that backfire always give me a bloody start. I'm such a jumpy person anyway, I don't need that. Back at the gym hurts, right? That's a crazy one. Why did I do that again? I didn't take my Ozempic till just before I came out as well, and you can totally tell my nausea as it starts to run low. Oh.
Bad, is it?
It's like a sicky feeling in the back of your throat, like there. It's weird, you know, like when you feel like when you think you're gonna throw up, and it's like it doesn't really happen in your gut; it happens in your throat. That sounds bizarre, but it's like that.
Could be morning sickness.
What?
Could be morning sickness.
Pregnant, Russ.
Not pregnant, are you?
Whoa, wait a minute, easy now, everyone. We don't want to discuss not in Kima Starmer's world. I'm surprised there's even a gender. They don't just call them breeders. What isn't all this finished? Crack the whip. No, it's Longworth. No.
Now the tone's really about to drop.
No. They were. Yeah. I wonder what. Oh, yeah. What are you talking about? Go paint a big troll, you cheeky little so and so, young man. I know you've got big trolls to paint.
Tentacle trolls.
I need to see. Should we ask now? If anyone wants to buy War Machine, let us know. We're putting an order in, and I need some plebs to join in. And I'm not going to be nice about it either.
He needs an adult.
I need idiots to join in. I need the opposite. I need irresponsible fools. The more the merrier.
We need to get the order up to a certain amount so we can get free shipping, because for some reason that company decides £50 is an appropriate shipping cost.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. That's why I don't like ordering until I have.
Okay, is it 200?
250, but it's not hard to get to that.
Nah, it's not hard to get that, no. So if anyone want... Oh, do you need a message thingy from Thingy?
Some thingy.
Gecko.
Ollie.
See if any of his lot want anything.
I'm in that group. I've sent that message.
Okay. I need to let this dry longer. Why isn't all this... Oh no, I was just rereading the comment. I mean, mine's pretty... Like, these guys are pretty much done. I just need to do the bases on those lads.
Well,
And do the airbrush stuff, but I'm just not doing the airbrush stuff today. That can get done when I'm at home. Wednesday I'm running the net.
Kranz has just finished his 40k and moving on to his shutter point.
Kronz is building Shatter Point. What wars are you starring, Kronz?
So while I was away at Expo,
tell me more. Yeah.
One of the things, this is atrocious as well, one of the things that caught my eye most out of all of the displays that they were doing was Atomic Mass's games. Obviously they bought all the Star Wars stuff. Legion. Their new stuff on Legion looks great. Like, it looks so good.
Well, I've got tons of it sitting in the house doing nothing, so...
Yep. I just sold all mine just in time.
There, squad. I just finished my 40 count my shot was. The hello there. Oh, hello there. That's Obi-Wan and that's Obi-Wan's one, isn't it?
But can you remember why I got grumpy at Legion?
No, I can't. Because it's just Jedi, right?
No, that's Shatterpoint. Legion. It was because, like, obviously I wanted the Ahsoka model, and then they released it for not my faction, despite the fact that the majority of Ahsoka's entire story arc and faction arc in all of Star Wars is clones. And in the Clone Wars, they released that for the Rebels. Wrong army.
Oh, they released like Old Lady Ahsoka.
They did, yeah. And it hurt. So I was like, I just want this.
Do you know what I think it's time to paint, everyone? It's time to treat Russell. I think Russell wants to have some fun painting for a minute. Oh, Longworth, are you there? Longworth, if you're there, type something. I know it'll take a minute to appear. If you're not there, Longworth, don't type anything anyway. But also look at
The latest release.
Look
After
at
I
him.
sold all of my clones, was this?
No way! He was a soaker.
I'm not
How
even
about
kidding.
you a soaker
It was
there?
about a month ago.
How?
I sold everything.
Are you kidding?
Nah.
Show them this lad. Look at my new boy.
That's ugly.
Why? He's beautiful.
No.
I'm gonna call him Kieran Jr. Look at him. Where's like so? Okay, he's an 80mm base. So here's one of Kieran's like 50mm dragon models. Rah! He's like a big lad. He is. He's a big monkey. It's like a many-armed monkey. He's got full of the good monkey trouble. He's got 4 arms and he's like a. Technically, am I an insect? I have 6 limbs. But he also has a dude on his back here with a harpoon. So he harpoons you. So if you're over here, he goes pew, and you go clink, 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 and then the monkey beats you to death. Get monkeyed.
Is that the official term?
That's the term. Get monkeyed. That's what I shout whenever I shoot you with him, and miss wildly. I need to. He's here along with
Kieran Jr. does look beautiful.
Kieran Jr.
What were you talking about?
I call this Kieran Jr. Yeah. Should we call it? Oh, we can call this Bradwell. It can live on the Bradwell name. Bradwell.
My brother has a son.
Oh, that's a bad whistle.
It's
Can
a
I
bad
pull this
whistle.
off?
If you don't.
Oh, I might have to. Oh, there we go. Do you have any? No, we don't have snippers. We have a knife. Oh, do you like how long it took me to go through that mentally?
Mental slowness. Well, it's just usual in this room.
But it's like Mensa in here, mate.
Jesus.
Oh, no, Mensa's a genius society. That was that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's
but
not,
long with there, right? So,
yeah.
don't do it, Darren.
Mensa. You can't mess with Mensa.
Yes, if it kills anything, Russell.
Sometimes it can. God, I watched a battle report. Have you seen that? Does it kill anything? Maybe? Question mark. As long as you don't leave it too close to other things that are better at killing than it. Basically, I watched a battle report lately. It might be going. This is between me and you, along with no one else. But everyone else, cover your ears, right? It might be going in my butcher list. I might have had an idea, and I was like, "Oh, would that actually work in the butcher list?" And I was like, do I really need my little arc node jack? Like, if I take a little arc node jack out and something else, I was like, can I just fit this big sucker in? And I was like, oh, I can. So I was like, do you know what Butcher needs? The ability to hook people in.
So many double entendres.
You behave yourself that Tim.
Butcher need hooking.
Russell's an innocent boy.
I'm an innocent boy. I've never said a bad word once. I don't even know.
He's definitely never only said it once. That's for sure.
Yeah, I've never said a bad word once. Yeah. I'll stick to that statement. That is actually accurate. On this stream, I'm very PG.
For Warmachine.
Who's that?
So I'm at the whims of Steamforge Games, who released a new ordering system in the States a few months ago, and I don't think Ben's here.
Yeah,
and even then he would just sort of tell me, you know, that's not his department, and soon. So Steamforge, whilst not getting there at the moment, can start to contend for the Night Model Soon title. Because
oh, come on, they're not that bad.
wanna bet.
No, come on, at least we get the models. At least they haven't gone MIA. Come on, we've got to fair where fair is due. Listen, I will crap on companies. Does the Butcher got anything to do with Daniel Day-Lewis in the Gangs of New York? No, it does not. There was a model actually originally based off of off Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York.
Really?
Yes, it was Rage in Guild Ball. He was a mercenary model who was literally based on that character. Yeah, no, this Butcher is called
Which version was it? Butcher Free?
Billy Butcher.
No, he was called. His real name isn't the Butcher. He was called the Butcher of Kador because during one of the battles he was into a village where it was his own people. But it is 200% appropriate. Yeah, he is a lunatic. So basically, there was a battle between Kador and Signar, the two, like basically the northern armies of this world, and like the southern armies. And Butcher was a Kador warrior, and he went in and he kind of went a bit mad and just started killing everyone. So he's basically a berserker who doesn't care who he kills. So once he enters like the blood rage, once he goes mad, yeah. Oh, Matthew Youngman, unlike Matthew Oldman. But yeah, Butcher, but very those vibes. But yeah. But there was a model based on that character in. Man, my nerd knowledge is just through the roof. Ask me anything about a game, and I will lie to you. No, but that is real. That is actually a real thing from a real game. I think it was called Rage. Yeah, he was a mercenary model, and eventually they released a second version where he became a captain of a team. Yeah. Because it was like a gang, it was like a very Gangs of New York game where it was everyone like these football teams, but it was like the beginning of football, so it was like basically just gang violence with a ball.
Worst game ever.
Kieran reckons worst game ever. I reckon he's played Blood Bowl, so I disagree. I'm calling that game out right here, right now. Wait, do you think it's better than many page rules?
I haven't played. I've never played One Page Rules.
One Page Rules is okay. It's just very simplistic. It's very, very simplistic.
I can't remember what it was. There was a game though we started playing, and it might have been me and Longworth. And it's the first time we've both just looked at each other and went, "Nah."
Oh man, I want to know
like,
what this game is.
Absolutely no.
I'm so excited. What is this game? Come on, you've got a king shame this game.
Longworth will probably remember. He's
Longworth didn't like Guild Ball that much. Longworth didn't rate Guild Ball that highly. I like Guild Ball a lot. I think it's a fair criticism that Longworth made of Guild Ball though, which was it didn't have enough scenarios. Like it's very like linear, which is the same criticism I have of like and I think it's a very fair criticism to be honest with you. You can't really argue with it. It's a honest, like I think it's just a very honest point. It's a bit like Blood Bowl though, right? It has the same problem that Blood Bowl has.
Well, it's a sports game, isn't it? It's the same problem that fucking football has, but people seem to love football for some reason. Like,
yeah, why would anyone love that game? What a bunch of nerds, am I right?
Oh yeah, like stupid football.
Stupid football and stupid billions of fans. I mean, I don't like football that much either, to be fair. TBH, not a big football boy. How's Conquest going? I mean, Conquest's really good actually. Like,
Conquest is going from strength to strength. It's
it's getting bigger and bigger. If anything, that's a game I should probably like. But I want to do my own.
All of these massive army games we're getting into, Russ.
Oh, they're so.
Although your Conquest is pretty much there, right? You complete that one.
Conquest. I mean, they've released my big flying boy for Conquest.
Have you seen it yet? Did you go looking at it?
Yeah, I fucking went and looked. It looks great.
It's so horrifying. It's amazing.
It's so me. It's just this horrible like flying like. I never heard the best description I heard was from Daryl, where it was like if some sort of insect had like what was it like basically mated with it's like what's it the horseshoe crab. I was like, what the hell's Daryl on about? Then I saw the model and I was like, no, Daryl was absolutely 100% on the money. That's exactly what it looks like. Tell me so I say. Anyone else say now? Oh, they've got another one. Guild Ball was too easy. Completed it, mate. Gilbert completed it. Fuck off. Easy clap. Get good at game. Completed it. Unlocked all. 100% at Guild Ball. Jesus Christ. What an actual quote. Who do you think you are? Steamforged Games? Jeez. No, they completed Guild Ball, to be fair. Oh, she walking up the road? Or is this where we find out, like, Tim's the precognition or something? I was looking at my conquest and thinking whether to invest in it again. Is she there? What? Well, not yet, but she's coming. We think. I don't know, whatever. She'll be fine. Hug me. All I know is that everyone in here can't wait to get back to Ping Pony Club.
What he said.
It's a coffee of some description.
I just want a black one. Is it black?
Oat milk.
Normal.
I'll drink them both. If you want your oat, that's fine.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
I'll tip one out. Who cares? Put it in the bin.
Waste not, one not.
Oh no, I don't like milk.
Coffee,
Just want a black one.
Yeah, I like my coffee like I like my I like my men. Yeah, black and over 9 inches.
Guys.
Can I not? Yeah, actually that'll be You say guys.
Yeah.
Guys, civility, peace in our time. Sorry, everyone. We're there. Need more games of Warmachine against not Orgoth. True. No, you're only allowed to play Orgoth. That's your curse. Along with you're like forever Orgoth. You're only
You play
allowed
against me, but it's not a game.
Whenever you play against someone, what happens is we have to replace whenever they're playing with Orgoth.
Hey, Beth. Yep.
Big Putin.
That doesn't look right at all, that.
Whatever, just bring it over, I'll drink it.
The coffee.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it. Oh, it's very watery, isn't it?
How much?
Oh, I thought you were just putting a filter on. Oh, is the door locked? Do you want to go let?
How much is the ground?
Sorry, we don't want anything today.
Tim locked it.
We don't want anything today. No, nothing, you know. No solicitation.
No, I didn't bring my tea. No, I did.
I was gonna say I've got my keys. I could get up, but I'm like, no solicitation. Yeah, why don't you go to the Dodge to make eye contact while we see her out? Oh, look what the cat finally drags in. Where have you been? Why cool kid with the shades on? Don't give me a shrug.
I did.
Do you have a nice time on the beach? We're alive, FYI, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have some things to say about the beach.
Yeah.
You have something to say about the beach? Was it sandy? Did you get
But,
down?
yeah, this big pool, you know.
Yeah, this water kept
big
coming.
pool wanted to keep it quiet. They didn't want us to know about it. So, yeah.
Oh,
We called it the sea or something.
yeah, big pool.
It was
That's
nice.
where we
We
dump
had
all
to-
our rubbish. So,
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff.
oh, did you? Was it nice though?
Yeah, I think people grilled 2 barbecues.
Gorilla?
I don't know.
That was
What kind of gorilla is it? A propane or a charcoal gorilla?
I kept on asking people if it was Silverback or West African, and I think I got a lot of blank looks. So my humour is
We don't drink it.
unappreciated.
It's all right.
Savages.
Philistines.
Primitives.
Yeah.
They don't realise your humour is beyond their level. Charcoal or propane gorilla? I thought you were making like a big pot of it, Tim. You didn't have to feel like, oh, you should just or a propane gorilla. It's not a gorilla, it's gorilla.
Is that
of the woods.
Scream from a pterodactyl from Conquest or some other game? Yeah, you did pterodactyl noises while I'm not here.
I don't know. I am getting a pterodactyl thing.
You were about less than 20 quid, I think.
What's that for?
That seems surprising.
You're gone. How much they come?
Mr. Zero there, yeah. Is it okay if I give it a little try?
Yeah.
Just a second, though.
So that's the maximum strength one. It comes with all of them.
Does it come just like this? Like, yeah, it does, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
It is.
Is it okay if I just pick a model? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's helpful.
It's really helpful.
I can barely see shit even at mine. So I know in 5 years I'm going to be in trouble.
He's a big monkey boy. My
It's very hard to see what you're doing
Tarask. I
outside
think it's
of when
something
you've
called a
got the
Tarask or something like
Yes,
that.
it
I
is.
feel like there's something from another game called a Tarask. No, it's not Tarask. That's from D&D. There is a Tarask. It's called like a Turok or something. King Kong wandering. Gorillas in the woods. Yeah. Is it a charcoal or a propane?
I'll just paint one of them on maybe for now.
Do you want your Gerbling?
Do you have it?
Yeah?
Oh, nice. Thinking I might just redo this because
Just gonna mess around a little bit.
No, like I said, I started painting this with some of the suggestions I got from someone else, and it just came out naff looking. Like the paint just doesn't look like it's gone on well. Like it kind of looks nice in like a very worn way, but I don't really know which direction to go with it, kind of thing. I mean, like other than
Yellow is so tough. It's
Yellow's
such
a bugger of a colour.
yeah. You've got to have a love to do yellow. / hate yourself. I literally
Thank you.
nearly instantly went to put my it's
Right,
Ah.
well, Nicole.
Beth. It's
Beth.
Beth. Beth. Beth.
I was trying to get this.
My name's
yellow.
Beef.
I mean, like, other than the bad painting there, all that, it just doesn't. Well, the first coat, so not too bad.
Middling.
Is that yours?
Not this one. Yes, this one I started like ages ago, and I basically just put the yellow.
Oh,
on
that's nice.
I just used it.
Dance.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
This is the one I.
Dance.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah.
Alright, is there any events coming up we should talk about? Is there anything you should shout out now while there's only 2 people in here? Class or something.
I mean, we do have obviously the War Machine event coming up soon.
TM soon. The
first-
the first weekend of next month. I'll help you with that one.
On a day when Russell can't be here.
Classic, standard.
Because
That doesn't matter.
was
Well, long as it's
deliberate.
here, and there's going to be some others. So
so there's that.
but what else? Is there any like Lorcana events coming up? Like, is it just
No,
this?
right now there's not. I really need to work on that, and I need to get more of those events in and ready to go.
Is that okay?
What was the card game show like?
You want me to buy you like anything?
Card show was great. You know how many demos of card games I did there?
How many?
So I went to do demos. I demoed 4 card games. Do you know how many demos of Unmatched I did there?
How many?
About 10.
Nice. Was that on the Saturday? Because you said Saturday was the busiest day.
I did it across the 2 days. But I had the new Unmatched set there, the Witcher Unmatched set.
Oh, did you toss a coin for your Witcher, Kieran? Toss a coin for your Witcher,
for your Witcher.
oh valley of plenty.
He's not even a good fan, like. That's what I come here.
He
I
doesn't
come
need
here
to
to
be a fan,
undermine
he
you
just
on
needs
stream.
to give a...
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay, thanks.
What's not Aura?
For hot chocolate.
Is there
Oh,
no
cheeky and
powder up
asking
there
the-
either?
No, it's not in that on the
Are you
shelf.
out of chocolate?
There's the tin.
No, that's Tim, not Tin. Silly.
That guy and his
Kieran.
dog will be so sad.
Yeah, that guy and his dog. The man and his dog who comes in, who literally is.
It's different though. You like follow the instructions to the T. It's a fucking night.
That's not
Why, when
what
you're
I
making
want,
hot chocolate,
it's-
Kieran? That's
it's
so
not
silly.
If it's do you want me to do anything?
Wait there. Beth,
I couldn't work.
off to finish my curry and watch serial killer documentaries. Enjoy your pay.
If you
Thank you,
stay
Beth.
here, this is like
My
a serial
Victorian
killer
army is
documentary.
yellow and black. Oh, that is yellow and black. Yellow is a great colour. I love painting yellow, but it is very difficult. And Ara is very, very new to painting miniatures. And to choose yellow as your first one is
Brave.
definitely choosing life on hard mode. I think you have to have a love of yellow and a want. In my humble personal opinion,
You have a humble.
I'm the most humble actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the most humble.
Right.
That's what they call me, super humble Russell.
Little one.
They say he's so humble all the time. I'm the most humble. I wonder where Ben is. Ben!
Seen his
He
name like 70
does
times.
Warmachine. He works for Steamforge Games. Ben
That's why he's not here.
keeps all his secrets. He keeps
Yeah,
them all
I
secret.
think
He
I
knows
might
everything,
just,
Ben. He's a liar and he knows
Kieran, do
everything. We all know it, Ben.
Or anything.
No, not pink, Bryna.
Are you alright with oat milk?
I prefer, please,
Oh, do you?
I don't know what it is, but every year that I stop drinking less and less milk, my stomach hates milk more and more.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm like,
Will come right. Easy mode, I think, is red. I love painting red. Yeah, I do think red's kind of. Actually, red can be complicated. And so here's a theory on red, right? I'll throw some red theory out there, which I don't know if this is something a common knowledge, but I watch a lot of painting things because I'm a boring person. Red is a difficult colour to get lighter, so a lot of people will struggle with red getting lighter. So I think what you want to do with red is you actually want to start with like your mid-tone or a lighter tone and darken. So you don't need to go that much higher in red. So red, you actually, if you're layering, you actually want to do it the wrong way around. You want to go darker with red rather than lighter because you'll end up going to orange or you'll end up going to pink. I mean, you can do that, that's absolutely fine to go to orange or a more pink, but I think it's something I've learned is for red to definitely go darker and think what you want to be your end tone. I normally end with red at the moment on colours, K-O-L-O-R-S, Pure Pigment by so this is the Pure Pigment one. This is The Red by what was this called? It's just called The Red in its is it colours? KM colours? Yeah, so The Red, you start off white. Yeah, I mean whites are always a good one to go over with red. Yeah, definitely. I mean you can start black though, but you just want to go, well actually what I do is I spray on like a light brown and then I apply like a really dark, so I normally go for dark magenta, and then I use that in the recesses, then I put a wash over it, then I'll build upwards to a, so I go really dark magenta, like almost like a purple. There's one thing I've heard for doing really nice red fabric is you actually start with a dark sea blue, so you work from a dark blue into a red.
I've not heard that one.
Yeah, if you're doing fabrics, I have it written down somewhere. I can tell you which colours. I think if it's using GW paints, I can tell which colours they are. You're meant to start with a like darker blue and then work into the red. If you do it on cloaks, it'll really make your reds pop. It is because that's how cool I am. I make notes on painting. Saying, take me home.
Who would want to know what they were doing?
Paint red capes and stuff. Dark sea blue and highlight with scarlet blood. Yeah. Well, that's why I just told you, right, Crons? You start with dark sea blue and then highlight with scarlet blood. I think they're GW paints. I don't care if you're colourblind. I just told you the paints to use. Even though Crons is, I think Crons is blue red, colourblind as
You
well.
on the beach today? Did you go down? Yeah.
on the beach, yeah, I was barbecuing down there. It was really nice, but like at a certain point, I think my body just gave out from like meat and stuff. Like I had 2 pork chops and it was okay, and then the sausage. I'm not felt.
2 peaky choppies.
They were perfectly cooked. I don't think I can eat that much meat anymore.
You've always been the same. You like veg more than anything.
But it's getting like stronger, if you see what I mean.
You're becoming
Like,
more powerful.
Well, because like that mac and cheese you made, I used to be able to eat that, and now I'm like ghastly ill from it.
It's because you're
I think the less animal products I eat, the more I get ill from them.
yeah. Unfortunately, Shawal is like the little goblin who loves that good grease.
Yeah, just cheese.
Just
Do you see
literally
those,
powered by cheese.
So do you see those in all-you-can-eat cheese buffet? No?
Yeah. Oh my god! All you can eat cheese buffet. That's how I want to die.
I feel like
Just-
that's how I would
just-
die.
Some horrific, just cheese.
Don't die, Russell.
Don't die. Yeah, I promise you I'll never. Promise me you'll never die. I promise I'll never die.
Do you know where the there it is?
Whether what?
You're there.
Be careful taking them out. I might need to take them out for you. Wait there.
I think you're gonna need to. Yeah.
Because I fixed them in there good, so he couldn't rattle about and get all smeeshed.
I hate this nice thing in there. I don't like painting Space Marines. What can I say?
Yeah, I don't like painting Space Marines. To be honest with you, they're boring.
I like
boring.
Some of that I think is because my Space Marines just don't look as good as other things, but also
they are a good thing to learn how to paint because like they will teach you how to paint like really good flat surfaces. But
I don't like flat stuff.
true. Me either. What am I making? I was just saying I don't like painting flat surfaces. I like.
It's like a Russell, you know what you meant.
I know what you mean. I'm thicker than a snicker. What are you looking for now?
I forgot. Yeah, they were the shots brushes, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. There's a box over there. No.
That paint wasn't missing, Ara.
It was not, was it? Oh,
Kieran found the paint.
Have you used the paints?
No.
They're just Vallejo. Like they're one of my favourite brands, Vallejo. Vallejo's foul green, amazing colour. One of my favourite.
I just like the look of them and the way the colours seem to set.
Yeah, Vallejo's great. Kieran's a big pro acryl.
Olive pro acryl.
I like pro acryl as well, but I like all. I mean, I like a mix, right? Like I like anything. Variety is the spice of life.
It's kind of crack pipe as well.
I'm an army paint and a speed paint.
I like a speed paint.
Very crack pipey.
Well, there was a guy in trying to smoke it, so you know.
Was that the guy who was a bit?
The old, yeah. Apparently, he was trying to smoke my airbrush, so.
Yeah. He
So
saw
clearly
it.
it looks like very much like a crack pipe, and we know what he
Do you
does
want to
next.
smoke a little crack?
Do you know like the little naff box of like just bits and pieces? Is that hanging around?
I just smoked
The box of bits and pieces.
It's got like
What was that off
patches and
again?
stuff in,
Family
like,
Guy.
The
sauce
black
and
box.
Probably down there.
Be down there, probably.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think Video does a really nice copper. I think Vallejo does a really nice copper. Sorry, it's a bit of a distance there. Vallejo does a really nice copper. Yeah, I think in terms of the I just really like Vallejo paints in general. So you'll never hear. I really like Vallejo's. A lot of Vallejo's colours.
They're hard to get over here, though, aren't they?
Vallejo, not at all.
I can't find a wholesaler for them.
I don't know about wholesalers, but I know where you can buy them from. You know, you reach out to boys, the store boys.
Do they do them, do they?
They sell them, yeah. That's why I used to get them before. From like when I used to go back and see my parents. There's a shop. There's one in the other side of the river. I think weirdly there's none this side, which I always find.
There's a boys in Crumman.
Oh frick!
Yeah, there's a boys inside Crumman Manor Box.
Well, that's where I'm going. But I want more Vallejo. Well, unless.
Did you do you know? Sorry, is it okay if I was asked where the Geralda's book is here?
Yeah.
Pardon?
The BSL one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at my house.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I was
Sorry.
going to learn all about Geralda's.
There's a bit where he talks about painting black that I found really interesting. I was going to have a little read of that and have a go at it, but
Yeah, I took it home with the paint because I intended to paint.
I thought you probably would.
And naturally did no such.
Keep this all back, I think.
Well, I didn't take any models home to paint, which kind of really scuppered my plan.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep painting my warm Pendragon. I also have to draw a raffle because we've got a raffle on for a Blooming Waters box.
Oh, it's raffling
So
time.
I have to draw that at some point. But
Didn't know those raffle tickets for sale, Kieran.
what?
Didn't know there was any tickets for sale.
I put them on at the card show.
Oh, I got you.
And it was done
They'll
on
be on here now, like for the next week, and it gets drawn next Monday.
Right.
But I put it on at the card show. I took the box of Blooming Waters because I know it's a lucrative item, and the amount of people that dragged over to my stall was massive. But they all came, well, how much will they sell us? Well,
Yeah.
it's got raffle written on it. No, sorry. And they're like, oh, but can I give you that? No.
There's only one payment I'll accept, and that's if you purchase raffle tickets. See, I looked like I was going to be rude, but I wasn't.
But I wanted everybody to have equal chance at it as well, like with an item like that where they all want it.
Goddamn
it felt-
socialist.
do that.
Commie. Hobbycraft usually has them. Oh!
I did some horses, Rizzle. I did some horses.
Whoa!
They need to dry, and then I'll figure out what's happening.
I think I might do this guy. I think I'm going to copy Tim's idea. I think I'm going to do this guy with a load of contrast paint. Because he's a big furry boy.
It's much easier.
It's just all that fur, man. Fur is... Oh, it's kind of fun. It's great to dry brush though. Like, doing like an undercoat with dry brush with these nerds is so good. Get that all that texture picked out really quickly. Also, his armor's nice and dented and like pinged. So like dry brush that right, catch all that like. Oh, look at him! What a lad! Same time. Oh, is there anything you're looking forward to playing, Kieran? Is there anything are you excited about playing a bit of Old World? Or are you like,
yeah, I really am. The nostalgia started to kick in for me. So, Wood Elves were the first miniatures I ever had, or Wood Elf Army was the first army I ever had.
It's like Squidmar Games, but in big.
He's got more hair. And more money.
True, yeah, true.
And more followers. I've got 2.
You've got 2 followers. Yeah. I like to imagine that number just to 0. It's like, oh.
But yeah, it's one of those things. Like I can't remember it.
Playing Old World for the fun. It was like the cafe stuff.
Yeah, you know,
it's like greasy
the brownies and
yeah. Bring everyone. Oh, I love it.
If I did that, like Old World mornings with a bacon buddy,
I think at that point you're just playing halflings, aren't you? Like
yeah, why not?
Oh my god, I don't know if you do halflings in the like book of like forgotten factions, like the.
I've got that out of the book. Back the unknown, the totally not legit book that Sib's got me.
Yeah. The
I might need to get one of your little snack pop things missions there.
A what?
Were those yours or?
Yeah, I'll join it for water. Yeah, go on with it. I've got one here. There you go.
Just one there.
Yeah, go for it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Actually, just put a bit of water in here. Oh, do I do him red again? Is this just gonna be the biggest, reddest boy ever? So, yeah, I've got an Old World list to work on. I've got these boys to pick. What time is it now? Are we at 9? No way.
Yeah, we're at 9 o'clock already.
Jesus Christ.
Time flies.
Man, that goes so fast.
Definitely
I
does.
need to just dip my hand in it and coffee.
Then you wash your paint in it too.
Why didn't I put it all the way over there?
I've done that before.
I've done that.
Dip your brush
There's a
with
reason
coffee.
at home I have a cup that says not paint water.
And he still drinks it.
No, I've still washed my cup in the one that says not paint water. Even though I have another cup which is like just like that without the handle, Tim, that says paint water written on it.
Right.
Helen got me them for Christmas once. It says one says not paint water and this says paint water on it. In big black letters. It's very hard to.
But it's not, is it?
It doesn't mean I can't make mistakes still, okay? I'm still a person. I think. Is he going to be red? Is he going to be a big red monkey? Or is he going to be a big brown monkey? I mean, everything's a lot of red in this faction, so I feel like he has to be a big red monkey.
I like the way you say monkey.
Monkey. Because, you're either monkey. Yeah, he has to be. I've decided he has to be. It's going to be red. I have decreed it so. Red fur, Russell. That's a decision, mate. Right, here we go.
Russell red.
I normally paint them like a maroon first, like really dark them, but I'm breaking my own rules.
Was his name Luffy? Apparently.
Oh, Monka D. Luffy. Monka-esque. That is it's a reference.
It's definitely a reference.
You were playing some One Piece, weren't you?
Yeah, I was teaching One Piece, and so I taught a few cards. Yeah. So I taught some Vice Schwartz.
You taught Vice Schwartz, did you?
Oh god, yeah. So that is a game.
Correct, yeah.
That is
Sweet.
a game.
I already feel excited to hear this story.
And it has so many. So initially, right, I walked into it. Now I bought a Kenshin set.
I know.
love Kenshin.
Yeah, you bought
And
a
I was just
Kenshin
like,
set.
right.
Yeah.
So I now have a Chainsaw Man set. I'll give you a Chainsaw Man set. You can have one. That's fine. And you can
Oh.
try this game because you are a bigger card game player than me, right?
Lately, I have been a very card gamey peep, haven't I?
But this game like has so many weird systems that are all interlocked. And I don't know whether it's because it's a translation from German, hence Weiß Schwarz, like black white or white black in that case, or whether it's just the actual design of the game. But it just confused the life out of me. So I had to play it two-handed with myself. I had to play with myself two-handed, Tim. Some would say that.
As well.
Show off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God,
Problem
I've walked
never
into this
struggled
one.
with. Oh, I know.
It's because
Oh.
Cass accused me of throwing a rock at him on the beach, and I was sitting there with a plastic bag behind him, and I was like, I want to tell you about how many hands I have right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Yeah.
couldn't have been me.
Did you throw a rock at me? One hand full, other hand not there. It's like, no, it wasn't me.
But yeah, it's got like so many like interlocking systems that it's a bizarre one. So you're trying to do damage, and the damage on your card is shown by this most minuscule symbol that, like, my eyes needed glasses to see. And then you have to do so many instances of damage to actually do a wound, which then pushes your opponent up a level so they can use better cards. But if they flip a certain card out, so you're using your deck as damage. If they flip a certain,
Oh, you have heal ones. Yeah.
so it's not a heal one as such. It's like a.
Oh, I think I've played quite a bit of Ice Schwartz. Is it not one that says heal in the corner in it, or like something like?
So yeah, they've got little symbols in the top corner that do things. But if you hit one that's called like a climax card, which is a sideways card, or a stage or an arena in other games,
okay, it's just like
if you hit that when you're doing wounds, it cancels all the wounds and just puts them in the discard. So you're trying to like balance between doing big damage, because hit that if you're doing 5 or 6 damage at a time, like your odds of hitting this and cancelling all of that damage is. So it's like a really interesting system like that. And I didn't like it. Felt overly complicated, but then I played it and it wasn't. But something didn't sit right with me. If you know what I mean.
I feel like I've played Vice Schwartz before. Byron is, I think.
Byron probably plays it.
Byron's got a game.
It's very much a Byron type game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, have you had a chance to play your Flesh and Blood deck yet, Russell?
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely.
Oh, has Gravy Bones turned up, Russell?
I do have Gravy Bones. Yeah, I do have a Gravy Bones.
Arrived like maybe a week ago.
Yeah. I've got him in the house somewhere. Yeah. Well, I know exactly where he is in the house, but yeah, he's in the house. Gravy Bones. I need to order some little cards for that now. Like just some little bits and bobs.
Not Gravy Bones, but a different deck.
I really like Flesh and Blood. I really do. It's a very good game.
Well, now you've got someone to play against if you ever want to play.
Gravy buns. Trust Russell to buy the balked deck.
It's not. What are you on about? It's not balked at all. It's very mediocre from what I understand.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just the necromancy deck. I mean, he's literally necromancy pirate.
I'm sure you can free summon from his graveyard.
Yeah, that's that's the way the deck works. You put things in the bin and then you pay the cost to bring them on from the bin. But then once they die again, they go into the bin face down. Because they have something called watery grave. So once they die, once they go from the battlefield to your bin, they're like basically they go face down in the bin and you can't summon them back again. So don't worry, it's not like you can infinitely keep summoning guys from your bin. Like they have like a life on them as well.
Yeah, as a person who plays Archer though, Russell, multiple opponents, not something I like.
Yeah, but I've so far I've played. I mean, I need to play more though because there's a lot going on. But like I played a deck that was a little bit more interesting. Because the starter deck struggles from the thing of like they don't put like some of the cards which just so you just have cards in there and you're like, why is this even in here? Like, what is the purpose of this? Like my CCG hatred where I'm like, oh, it's like, yeah, cool, I'm really glad you put this absolute dump card in because it's like you can't have like a fully good deck from the start where then you buy things that are better. And I'm not going to buy booster, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll buy a couple of booster packs for the lobs, but like realistically, it's like I want to buy. Yeah, I mean, also some of the cards are very high prices on that one, so it's a very much like I'll see. I found a 20 quid one that looks pretty good though, and I can happily print some of the cards out as proxies until I get them when I'm playing with friends, just to take it from like a okay deck to like an actual playable like competitive deck. And I don't mean competitive in like, oh yeah, I want to smash events. I mean as in like I won't just take it to an event and get absolutely bullied.
Nice.
I mean, I could still get bullied, but that'll be my competency rather than the deck. But yeah, I mean, Netrunner's pretty much my... I haven't played Netrunner in a while, though, it feels like. I mean, it's only been like a week, but like... I normally play Netrunner like every other day, so it's like been odd that I haven't been. I've been painting a lot lately. Painting's been on my mind. I really want to get more painting done.
You might find this funny, Kieran. So Russell gifted me a model to paint. And he was so excited to paint it that he basically took it off me and started painting it. So let me just help you out there, and he just took it out of my hand and just started painting it for like half an hour. And I was just watching him like, okay.
What was it?
He's very much down to paint.
It's an amazing little cool spellcrow goblin. He's very pretty. It's a very handsome model, in my personal opinion. It's like very old school, kind of like loads of texture on. It's like really goofy. It's like. To be fair, I normally give Ara the little frogs because I think little frogs are like a nice way to like kind of like just learn how to put paint on a model without too much like very little detail. Just like enjoy painting for what painting is.
Mm.
Yes, touching it. Oh, look at this boy coming along. So did you have a nice day today, Ara, on the beach?
Yeah, it was good. Tiring being in the sun that long with no water and stuff.
Just the beach down here you were at, Willie Bear?
Yeah.
The man what was it we were talking about before?
Cass.
Looking mint in his wetsuit.
Did you see it?
He came up here to get changed, Ned. He came out with, it was like stars in your eyes. He came out in the toilet like in the big reveal with a wetsuit on. Really like,
oh, because you were here, right?
Yeah.
It was interesting, yeah. He also had flippers, did you see those?
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
He
flippers.
bought some like bloody like swimming flippers to go just for like a casual swim. And I was sort of looking at him like, what's going on? Like,
I like the idea he's a snorkel on to go paddling.
oh, and that's what he said, he doesn't own a snorkel. That was the funniest bit. He was like, oh yeah, I don't own a snorkel. I was like, you don't own scuba gear? No.
That's the problem. That's the issue. That's what we're bringing up. It's like, yeah. It's this. He didn't own a snorkel. Yeah.
He doesn't own a snorkel. He owns scuba gear. But like, he doesn't own scuba gear, but he owns, I guess, just the wetsuit.
I mean, I have a wetsuit. Like
swimming flippers. And
flippers
like,
seem a bit mad. Like.
Cold water gloves as well.
Yeah, the gloves are handy though. The gloves are.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
But part of me was a bit like, I feel like at that point, like you're missing a snorkel basically. To be honest.
Gloves and shoes are pretty good though. Gloves and shoes are quite nice for keeping your like feet and extremities
These
like.
are like the proper like frogman flippers though, like the big ones.
Yeah, that's. I normally just have some wetsuit shoes, some like neoprene kind of like just regular kind of.
Yeah.
I don't need them. It's just to help keep your extremities warmer, right?
Well,
I just don't like the feel of sand, which the shoes do not prevent.
Not really. I was gonna say they just help keep your extremities warm.
I always wear gloves and little wetsuit booties when I go in the sea.
Booties.
Booties.
I like the term booties. I always makes me think of like baby booties. Gotta put little booties on.
Don't think about babies' booties.
No, I was in like shoes. Oh no. Oh, wee woo
We
wee
were just
woo.
talking about this before.
Wee woo wee woo.
What about like 20 years to life?
When's that?
I said, what are you talking about 20 years to life?
Kinda, yeah.
I know.
No, I don't want to go back here. Miniatures, am I right, everyone?
Indeed, miniatures.
Miniatures. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey Stephen, you alright? How's it going?
Stephen.
Wildland Stephen.
Oh, hello. I'm gonna try it now. Ba 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 ba. What you? I bet Stephen's painting something. He feels like a chap who'll be painting tonight.
I don't know. He's came in here. Which part of 40k law do you want Russell to regale to you today, Stephen?
Which factual 40k law should we have today? Oh, have I learned any new 40k law recently? I feel very starved of 40. My usual like
Spit out, Russell.
I'm trying to think of some 40k law. Trying to think of a funny story from Old World or 40k. Trying to think of a funny GW law story. What's a good one? Oh, do you want to hear why I was interested in Beastmen? There's a character called like Honor of the Thousand Sire of 1,000 Young. Very very kind of very kind of like Lovecraftian title almost, Sire of 1,000 Young, very like the Black Goat. But yeah, the reason I was tempted to play him is because literally the Chaos Gods made him like live longer and made him more horny and more thirsty and more nommy. So now he just goes around banging and drinking and fighting everywhere. So they made him like more ornery and everything like that, and he's just like, so he has extended life, and he literally has 1,000 young. I can't remember what his first name is. It's like something of a Sire 1,000 Young.
We were looking at them in the new Beastman book, weren't we?
Yeah. It was it made me laugh because I just like the idea of playing like the guy that's like, my chaos power is I'm promiscuous, and I don't think it was. I don't know which god gave him it. I think it's like one of their. Hey, haha, awesome! Yeah. He's actually a really cool character. He's a very fun. I really wanted to play him. He seemed really fun, but I've decided to stick with regular Chaos Warriors, and I want to do my favourite Chaos God, which is Tzeentch, because I love the Lord of Change. Nurgle's probably is my second favourite, and then Slash and Corn can just fight it out at the bottom. I care as much for one as I do the other.
I feel like they systematically went through and made Corn less fun every time they ever looked at Corn.
Yeah, because Corn used to be like super like. The thing I like about Corn is actually like if you look at the old school from the original Book of Chaos, it was like if you ran up to like a Corn champion and you were like, oh, we need to like really turn this battle around. You could kind of be like, I challenge you to a duel, and like the Corn champion would be like, well, obviously I have to accept this, like. Because the whole point was they weren't really like just evil; they were like almost bound to the laws of what like defined them, of like these emotional like beings. So they had to accept duels, and that's kind of like their big weakness. Obviously, that's a difficult one to translate into game terms, but I do like that as like a concept. Like you could like kind of run up to like a greater demon of chaos and kind of be like,
well, or the idea that like true or not maybe, but like the idea that like I don't know, Corn berserkers like don't kill civilians because they only want a good fight kind of thing.
yeah.
It's
Like
the classic thing where it's like it's not because I think that makes like 40k softer or it needs some niceness. I think it just adds depth to them.
Yeah, they're
Like,
bound by
really
laws,
that-
like they're
that
bound by
specific-
like characteristics of like
that specific case doesn't work. but,
Sons of
like,
Horus? Any Sons of Horus stories?
Sons of Horus. That's I'm trying to remember who this. So the Sons of Horus, I believe, were like which one were the Sons of Horus? Ooh, I feel like I know who they are. Wait, let's see.
Apparently the law currently in 40k
Mhm.
is Commander Farsight of the Tau turn into Corn.
Turn to Corn.
Stephen just said it.
Oh yes, I know this. Okay, yeah. So this. Okay, here's some. Here's
Found
Russell's garbage version of this story. So Commander Farsight he's the guy in the Tau battlesuit who's like super grumpy. He's so mad at all the humans committing all their crimes. So Corn keeps whispering in his ear like, "Hey, little buddy, hanging out over there." Like, you know what I mean? So Corn keeps like tempting him because Corn doesn't care from where the blood flows. Remember? So I think he actually did kind of go a bit feral recently as well. I think in the law he kind of went a bit corny.
Corn, did he?
He got all corned up and was like, man. Corn was like, good. Yeah, he went full naughty Tau. Yep, he's
He has a neck run sword.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, he's a very naughty boy. Oh, extra cheeky little chap.
Tau. Next chaos
It's not
faction.
a lot like hating humans for the
Well-
shadow and the walk style things, just being like, what if I just do it better? Just get back into it.
Do you like it? Do you like my big red boy?
Very red. You've been liking red recently.
Yeah, well, it's because I like to keep. I think with an army, you need consistency that just runs through the whole army because it like unifies it all. So the more consistent you keep the color pattern, the more the army. Like, so if I put them on a table, like it might be kind of. Yeah, they'll all look very unified and it'll look very like cohesive, which I think is one of the things like people like when you paint individual models. It's really pretty to paint an individual model, but when you actually think about wargaming, you're not painting an individual model. You're painting like a jigsaw. You're painting this like series of models. And you kind of want them all to uniform together. So I'd say it's not even how good the individual is, it's just more cohesion. And I think you can have models that stick out every now and again, but you want them to be like the odd one out. You want a lot of other things to have like unifying factors. He did, end of the 9th. Yeah, so yeah, he's gone all naughty. I want to pinch. You did finish your brownie, you know.
That was a bit much for me.
I'll have a little bit of it then because I'm a little numb.
It was a bit much for me, so I'm going to have a Kit Kat instead.
Yeah, go with some lighter chocolate.
That's an Irish sized slice, right? So it's a quarter of a freaking thing.
Did Iris cut it?
I think
No.
so.
In
Oh,
Iris's
boyfriend.
defence, it was me that cut it.
Her boyfriend's going to be a ball.
Oh, is it okay if I ask
Oh,
you that
Jim.
as well, Kieran?
Uh huh.
And then
Put it with Tim, let's put it.
Yeah.
Tim's generous with his portion sizes.
Alright, thank you, Tim.
Well, I have a generous portion.
So Stephen from the rumours
Fuck
say.
fruit. We're on live.
That's right, people don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Unless you need to elaborate, of course.
Touche, Ara. Touche.
When painting an army, use 3-foot rule. Yeah.
Do you want any, Kieran, by the way, or shall I just whisk it away?
Take it away.
Cool.
I just want a little because like this is my tea basically.
Yeah, me too. I should, but this is my dinner.
I agree. But yeah. And use some towel law.
Taulo, where's that? Northumberland?
Yeah, just outside of Crook. I actually do know where Taulo is
Yeah.
because I'm from there. That's where I'm from. That's where my family's from.
Really?
What have I looked
Crook
at
near
me?
Taulo.
I see.
I don't know if anyone drinks lives in Taulo though, but I don't know very well. Oh, maybe I know some more 40k lore.
How are they going to resell a Space Marines again, Russell?
How
Is
they-
something going to happen? Is the Emperor coming back and they're going to make them bigger again?
Oh, well, the Emperor is what's called a never die. So the Emperor and a bunch of other characters in the game can never die. They're ancient shamans, right? Or druids with like this is true, who reincarnate every time. So this incarnation of the Emperor is now trapped, trying to keep an eye, like a rift of chaos, from opening in terror, and that's why they have to feed him psychers. But this death state that he's in the moment has driven him mad. So he's like a crazy. So when silly Gilliman came back and spoke to the Emperor was like, "You're a failure. I love you. Like, we're in danger. We're safe." Kind of like he just. Oh, it was all mental and crazy and because clearly it's driven him mad, and he was like, "Oh, like my friend is like my father has gone like mad, basically." Oh, because silly Gilliman's having a crazy time because everyone's so silly.
Silly Gilliman.
And don't forget his brother, Leo the Lion, who likes to go for walks in forests. And he's banging an elf or something like that, I don't know. He's got an elf girlfriend who's like, "Ooh, I'm an elf and we should work together." And he's like, "Nice." But everyone's like, "Ooh, Xenos are bad." And he's kind of like, I guess they are, but they're less bad than like everything that's going on right now. I think, sort of. That's addendum needed, and all of it's addendum needed, except the Never Die Emperor. He's a never die. There's a few characters in the world which can reincarnate. They're like these reincarnating people.
Who are the other ones?
I don't know. Some nerds. They're terrible character design. That's what they are. I never die. I mean, it's kind of funny that the guy that can never die, he would just reincarnate, is kind of trapped in an insane alive state. And do you know why? Why the Emperor has to stay in the chair forever? Because of Magnus the Red. Magnus the Red, when he broke through to speak to the Emperor, to tell the Emperor about the burning of Prospero or whatever.
Perpetuals, not never dies.
Perpetuals.
You're being corrected.
Never dies. I like my terminology for my stories. It's like oratory history. There's changing in the retelling which has value. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like when we would tell, like when bards would spread tales. Yeah, Perpetual Seeds, just as crazy a name.
I mean, at a certain point, it sounds like your retelling is going to start getting to like a year 3 like reading comprehension level.
What,
It's
mine?
going to be like, die.
He know that.
Always alive.
He always
And
alive.
like, and that's your entire name, not perpetual. He always alive.
He always alives. I like the term he always alives. He not dead, he always alives. Thank you, Lauren.
Well, I think I'm going to pack up.
So I don't know where my orange has gone. That's interesting. Let's have some better.
I'm trying to think of other weird characters. I still think my favourite piece of lore that I will never forget, and it's in a Gorka Morka book, I believe, is that all orcs have, like, obviously orcs have a lot of very cool downtime. So orcs have like theme parks, but they're very orky. But like really cool orcs, like the really cool guys, would have like really rad Ferris wheels, and the orc with the biggest and coolest Ferris wheel kind of thing. So there is a very likely chance that Gazgul Thraka had a Ferris wheel, and it was like his favourite thing. Now tell me that isn't the coolest lore you've learnt about Gazgul Thraka ever.
And he has a Ferris wheel.
He has a Ferris wheel, yep. Orc lore's the best lore. Go on, Kieran, tell me, you must know some orc. You know about orc psychic powers, don't you?
I don't know a great deal about it. I know they're mushrooms.
Oh, you don't know that? So do you know that orc psychic power is powered by the group? So like they're basically, if they believe something, they can make it work.
So I know, yeah, I know something about like that. Their belief is what fuels everything for orc.
Yeah. So the reason their cars work, even though like they shouldn't, is because of like the psychic belief that it'll work. Because they're like, obviously the car go brr fast because we made the car go brr fast. And that's why red makes orcs' cars go faster, because every orc knows that red makes things go faster, therefore red makes things go faster.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah, see, that's cool. And that's speed freaks that can you name some orc clans?
Fascinating.
Speed freaks.
Yes, that's a really good. Can you name the clan of Gazgul Thraka? I mean, that's not his full title because I can't remember his full title. I believe, okay, once again, addendum needed. I believe Gazgul Thraka is one of the Goths. I think he's a Goth. They're the guys that just wear like their colours like black, basically. They're very like. And then you got the Bad Moons, who have like all the teeth, because orc currency is teeth. So, and they grow back their teeth really fast. So they're the rich orcs. They're the snobby orcs that have all the big fancy guns. Yeah, all the Daka and the choppers. Yeah, I can't. Do you know what it is? I love Orc Lore. It's so good. What time is it now?
About half nine.
Okay, we've got a little bit longer.
Bloody hell, what time?
What's your game that you know like lore about, Kieran? Is there any game that you've really liked lore in?
Like,
Goth, he is a goth. I was right.
yeah,
Goth. Calling you goth. Goths.
Any game that I like on lore.
Yeah, any game that you like. I got really big into War Machine lore for a while. I used to be very good at troll lore.
So I've never actually
Like he was
paid a lot of attention to it,
Yeah.
which is
lovely.
terrible.
I was like, I don't really like it.
I think.
So I'm gonna, like,
I like a good bit of lore. I like a bit of game lore.
You're better off either just going, right, I'm just going to.
I'm trying to think of like one of my favourite bits of my old War Machine lore. Very outdated now. Used to be all about trolls, but like now I play all. I know very little about the Orgoth. I know the Orgoth are the ancient enemies of Cain, which is the part of the world that we're on. I don't know what the world's called though. Is it Imran? And the Orgoth are these like piratey raiders that like have a lot of slaves. They like kidnap, like they enforce on other races, like they take over them and like and they worship these ancient gods that they like use to gain dark powers from.
Spider robot.
Yeah, oh, I love a good spider robot. Helen hates spiders. My house is full of so many spiders. Like not live ones, like miniatures. I have so many miniature spiders. I could probably build an army out of all the miniature spiders I have. Gazgul Mag Uruk Thraka. There we go. That's a great name. That only name that's ever been better than that in a game is Lord Carver, the bringer of most massive destruction, Esquire the Third. That was a great name. Lord Carver, the bringer of most massive destruction.
Oh, is that from War Machine?
That was
War
War
Machine.
Yeah, that was War Machine. That was one of the pig guys, Lord Carver. He's now called Carver Ultimus, and his war beast's got like a number, but its abbreviation is he's Lord Carver. He was Lord Carver, BMG Esquire 3. It was like, but his full name, the BMG, like the bringer of it was BMMG, bringer of most massive destruction. No, BMMD, bringer of most massive destruction.
He's getting there.
I got there. I was trying to remember what the abbreviation, but I loved his name. All the casters have great names in War Machine. I love the casters' names. Like the Trolls ones, I was pretty good at. He had like Caladra. It was Caladra Doomsayer, Oracle of the Glimmerwood, like which is such a good name because she was like the fortune, like she was literally a soothsayer. She was like saw like the future, like an oracle. The Butcher right now is my favourite one. It's like Orsus the Betrayed. which I love as a name. Oh, I like that. That's nice. You got a glowy hand.
Hello.
A Dwagon Wizard. Is that your caster?
No, that's a solo.
Is that your caster?
That's a caster.
Yeah, he's a big lad.
This is like a solo or an attachment.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember exactly what. I think it's a solo. Funnily enough, it sets things on fire.
Is that a trumpet boy? I thought he had a trumpet. I was so excited.
No, so
Oh,
one of my boxes cheats.
Yeah.
Right, so this box, it gives me 2 solos.
Oh,
The same one, they're just alternate sculpts.
That's cool though.
But it's a cheat. I feel cheated.
Do you? I feel the opposite sometimes.
No,
'Cause it's like you
I
can
feel
only have
cheated
two of them.
because I could have had 2 different units.
I don't know. 'Cause sometimes it's nice to have more of a thing.
I mean, I've never getting into Warhammer 40k.
Warhammer 40k.
I don't really mind what I paint, so I'm just actually want to paint stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know any Infinity? I used to know I think I always like to get a little bit of faction lore. Like I used to know quite a bit of Spire lore for Conquest.
Infinity. Yeah, I got betrayed by my boy.
Yeah, he joined me. He became a good guy.
Fills me with like
The best boy.
repainting their armor actually.
I know law for some games. No, loads of law for some games.
Oh, what about? Do you know any elf lore? Wood elf lore?
I know some of that,
Old
yeah.
Oh,
But I know a lot of Crisis Protocol law.
yeah,
And
true.
Alpine law. I'm pretty up to date on those ones.
Oh, my favourite lore is Modok. For that game.
Is that the guy with gun arms?
I mean, and the rest.
And the rest with gun everything.
And
I
the
do
rest.
hate to. I think Russell wanted me to trick you into playing Marvel Champions because they've got Modok in there now.
Yeah, but you get to kill him.
Huh?
You get to kill him.
You don't
Ain't
actually
nobody
get
going to be your
It's
side.
that hard.
You don't get to kill him. He obviously gets away because he's too clever.
Yeah, I went to see the
Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts, and I really enjoyed it. It was absolutely.
Remember, some people might not have seen it, so no spoilers.
Yeah, okay, I'll not spoiler it, but it was like the best thing for Marvel's done in quite a while.
Yeah, it was alright.
And then at the end, you know, you get all those like after credit scenes that show you the next film that's coming out, and it is no secret that Fantastic Four is the next film that's coming out.
Yeah.
But they showed me the Fantastic Four,
Oh, you love Fantastic
and I
Four.
puked.
Pedro Pascal
Puked.
playing Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Night Lads. Oh, no, night. Right, Stephen.
What shelves that?
I wonder what the Night Lads were for a second there. I was like, oh,
They're the Night Lads. They're an offshoot of the Night Lords,
the Night Lads.
but they just like to rave.
I was gonna say.
They're the ones out there with glow sticks.
I want to like it, but I just can't. I
Um,
can't get into the cinematic universe. It's so.
Yeah, some of the I think Marvel's
They've got
there's stuff much better than Marvel out there.
what you call it, starting on Disney Plus soon. The next Iron Man, Ironheart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're doing Ironheart on.
the thing is, like,
Yeah.
they can't seem to like. Even the comics, like X-Men, they keep on seeming to be like, oh, we've got this really popular series. Like, let's just put the pillow over its face and just empty a mag into it. It's like,
Yeah.
They can't seem to stop like just screwing the pooch basically like on X-Men. I don't know.
No, X-Men. Well, but X-Men's amazing.
Like
I-
they randomly just decided like, oh, we need them to all be like way worse, so let's just make like like an ethno state for X-Men, and then write it so badly that you hate it, and it's like, do you want to like, do you like the ethno state, and deal with terrible writing, or are you like, this sucks and the writing's bad? And it's like, that's the whole new series.
I don't know anything
premise,
about
like,
that. I like
the
X-Men.
ethno state.
So, I mean, if you're not up to date with the X-Men, at some point, you know how everyone dies and keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Well, they just wrote it into X-Men. They literally wrote it in. They've now got a gate, so now they can just keep sending them off on suicide missions because they can just bring them back. Like they, yeah, they literally just wrote it into the story that.
When there's no consequence for actions, actions stop having meaning.
But yeah, they kind of did that. Like X-Men used to be like House of M, and
Yeah.
like that era of X-Men were excellent. Like, and then it seems to have just gone like absolutely insane. Yeah, I wish, but all the comics do that. Like a lot of them just kind of go downhill.
They do eventually.
Although I have watched trailer after trailer after trailer for the new Superman, and it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
I'm all obsessed with 28 Years Later at the minute.
Because it's filmed in Rothbury.
I think it's just because I loved original 28 Years.
Or anything on the locals.
What worked there? We didn't need help for 28. They came there for a reason.
I was there not long ago actually.
It's so like, God, that film was so scary when it first came out. So intense.
Yeah, they lost it though, like when they kept doing them.
This was only the third one, and then they've literally done it like, 28 weeks later was like planned, like all of these have been planned, like they kind of have been thought out, because they do things with it.
But I think 28 days was really good, and it was something new.
Yeah, it was so
28
quick.
weeks kind of, and then you got all of the like tried to be the big budget spin-off, World War Z and stuff like that, which was its own book, I believe.
Yeah, World War Z was a book.
See you later.
The book was really interesting. See you later, Tim.
Oh, he's coming back.
Alright, see you in 2 seconds then, Tim. Yeah, World War Z was I've read World War Z. It's a really interesting book. It's like written from the idea of like a journalist who was going around and interviewing all these different people, and they give like snippets of the fall of man, and he's trying to find he's literally trying to work out how it all started.
Where it went wrong.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I recommend reading World War Z. It's very, as someone who gets a bit bored of zombies, like I think zombies can be very like, it's like cool, yeah, I get it, zombies, like cheers, bro. But I do like horror, so I do like spooky things. I mean, I'm an absolute coward though. I'll fully admit that I'm a huge scaredy cat. Like,
I went to see the noisy one with you.
oh, quiet. That wasn't that scary.
See you later.
So for me, that was.
Oh, what a
But
God! That ending,
because it wasn't the ending. The ending was absolutely diabolical.
so American. Like, oh.
But
What happens at the end?
Right, if anyone's watching, you're about to get spoilers for how the Quiet Place ends, or whatever the hell it's
the
called.
tension they build up through the film at the beginning is
Yeah,
amazing.
Or was it the classic they get saved or whatever the fuck?
Oh no!
No,
Oh
sort
no!
of.
It's the whole like, fuck this. We've got a shotgun.
Right, so basically, throughout the whole film, the whole premise of the film is that there's an alien. Right, massive spoilers.
I
Go
know
away.
the whole background of the film.
Yeah, no, but it's more for people on the stream who are like. And also if they watch this recording back, I don't know, someone might. I'd rather give people heads up so we don't.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it now till the end of the stream. So pretty much, for the next, I don't know, few minutes. So just keep checking back in. I'll anyway. Long story short, they spoilers beginning. The film starts off and it's about aliens that are here by sound. So you have to be really quiet. Very, very good. Builds a lot of tension. Has a lot of things. You have this really beautiful scene where they go to a waterfall and they can actually make noise for the first time, and it's really, really cool. Jim from The Office plays the dad in it, and he does a really good job. And I enjoyed the film all the way through. It was a nice level of like tense. It wasn't really scary. It was more like an alien thriller film. It was good though. It was enjoyable. It had like nice spooky bits. It's more like alien hunt humans and humans try to stay quiet. They have a baby, so you have to have this scene where like everyone has to stay quiet during like life. And I really like when people are living and you have to like, now this is the normal world, and there's bits about that I really enjoy, like watching, and I think it's very interesting in the film. We get to the ending and like basically like, I think it's like the little deaf daughter who's in the whole way through. Basically one of the kid died really early on. You find out that like basically like the reason the parents are a bit shook up is they lost their son, because their son was like playing with a noisy fire truck, and the daughter was watching him and didn't realise. I mean, it's not the daughter's fault at all, like she's a child. And
Shit. I never even cottoned on to the fact. I never cottoned on to the fact that she was watching them and was deaf, so that's her fault.
I
missed that.
I think that was the implication that she was meant to really kind of be watching him, but she can't hear. So she can't hear that the truck started making noise. And it's the parents that realise, and the dad tries to run there in time and obviously isn't fast enough, and the kid just gets absolutely aced. He gets John Cena, like absolutely taken out. Like that's one dead child right there. And then, like, so basically, the dad, like, one doesn't want to lose another child, though, so he, like, sacrifices himself near the end, and, like, to save the kids. But then what happens is, they get to this bit, right, and this is the bit that ruins a lot of the film for me. The aliens creeping after them. Creep, 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 creep. I'm a creepy little alien. And they realise when they put the deaf girl's hearing aid near the speaker, it makes a loud noise. Oh, and the aliens don't like super loud noises, so it like hurts the alien and they shoot with a shotgun. And then more come, but they take it out with loud noise. And I'm like, are you telling me the United States military that spends like $4 trillion a year on like fucking just different types of gun wasn't like noise gun? Brrr, you know what I mean? It was basically loud sounds was their weakness. I'm like, have you ever been to a city or like near fireworks? Like, it's absolutely.
You're basically saying some like grotty teenager with a guitar in his room could just thrash a group of aliens.
1980s version of the Day of the Triffids. I have indeed watched the Day of the Triffids. I'm pretty sure I've watched that one. Fuck, why do I add
I don't know what it is, but American films find absolutely no like joy in keeping tension.
It's because, okay, there's very few films that I think end like in a bad way. 28 Days Later was kind of one of the closest where I think you actually needed a bit of like a happy ending to it. It was kind of like that movie was so intense, you're kind of like, oh my god, like
it makes for a better cinema going experience in general.
Shit,
usually.
what was that film?
Like,
there is that. There's the other post-apocalyptic one that is absolutely just doom and gloom from beginning to end.
Oh, The Road.
The Road.
I swear
The
to God,
Road,
The
yeah.
Road.
The Road is bad, yeah.
The Road, like, literally cannot stop fucking you with, like, emotionally. And I absolutely love it. I would struggle to watch that film again because it hurt me so much the first time.
I'm not going to watch the film. I read the book and I was already like,
Oh.
I was sick of the fucking road.
Oh,
I
the
was sick of
film!
The road, like,
It's like Graveyard for Fireflies. It's like that kind of.
Firefly, yeah. You
yeah.
just like, just
Oh yeah, it's like please, like. But
yeah.
I love that sometimes. Like,
there's, I will say one of them, which is so spoiler for The Mist.
oh yes, The Mist. The Mist is so good.
Funniest ending ever.
Oh,
in a sense,
it's
like,
so brutal.
It's
absolutely.
like,
have you ever seen The Mist? Do you think are you ever going to watch the film The Mist? Once again, there's going to be massive spoilers for the film The Mist. I think it's based on a Stephen King book again.
I think, yeah. So I don't think the ending of The Mist happens in the book, but when it does, I think he was like,
but
that's such
in the show, right? So in the show, in the film, sorry, the Mist arrives, and basically the Mist is like a parallel dimension. All these aliens start attacking them, right? Yeah. And then all these monsters, these horrible, insane creatures of different terror and things, and they're all hidden by the mist. So it's that classic thing of the thing you can't see, the fear of the dark, the fear of the unknown, but it's real and it's coming for you. And then a small group of them manage to get out to a car and they drive and they drive and they drive and they drive, and there's no end to the mist. The mist is everywhere.
The hope is that if basically like they're all going to die in there eventually in a month, say. So we'll all take a chance and we'll just drive and we'll see.
And they drive for ages and
they run out of fuel basically, and they're going to just starve to death. And so the dad, you know, hand on heart, because it's always got to be the dad, decides that basically while his family are looking away, he blows the kid's brains out, and then his wife.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's like a bunch of it. There's 4 of them in the car, I think, or 5 of them. He kills like 4 of the people.
Two kids. So he kills the 2 kids while they're not watching, basically.
Yeah.
He then gets out and walks out, right?
No.
So what happens
is that a different film?
Wait.
So he's the gun. I'm pretty sure he shoves it in his mouth and tries to click. And he's got no bullets left, so he's basically there to die. And then the mist starts clearing a little bit on the edge, and the army's here, and they're basically clearing the mist out of the thing. And of course they're just like, what's this schmuck doing here with 3 dead people in the car who are like still warm?
Oh.
Yeah, it's that thing of like, it's absolutely like doubling down on that hopelessness.
Yeah, like the army just like they're not even phased about it. They're kind of just like more dead people. Okay.
Yeah. So,
and like of course he's sitting there, you know, like but with his still dead, like warm family basically. And it just pretty much ends on that.
It's that classic thing of he'd waited like 2 minutes, he would have like, if he just hadn't like gattered them all, if he just waited like a few more days or even a few more minutes, everyone would have been saved. But it's that thing of like he'd waited so long, and it's that like trying to live with that afterwards. It was like, man, like no one won. That was like a campaign of like, what the fuck's the game called? like Call of Cthulhu, like no one won that.
Yeah.
There was
But,
like it was
I
just
respect
sad.
the decision to basically just be like everyone dies essentially.
Yeah, and it
Like not be like not a happy ending, it's a shit ending. There you go. Like to offer the happy ending and then just to kill them on the spot.
oh, it
So
was
it's like-
so good. And I know it's really awful, but like as a film, it's kind of like I love when they do that. Like,
no, more films need bad endings.
yeah, like I don't think it's like I don't like the term bad ending because that makes it sound like it's a bad decision. They need like the dark ending.
They need less. More. If the film wasn't designed to be a happy film and it doesn't actually contribute to the meshes and structure of the film, why
Yeah.
have a happy ending? Like The Quiet Place is basically if you can beat the monster, the rest of the film immediately loses.
Well, if you beat the monster with something so obvious, like it wasn't like the monsters. Like 28 Days Later was interesting because like the idea was the people starved, right? That made sense because they weren't zombies. They were like it was like mega rabies, right? Like basically the aliens, the humans that got infected with the rage virus, which is based off of I think an actual thing that dogs get called the rage, where they just become randomly violent. But it was like some sort of derivative of like rabies, where everyone became very violent. And it's like very accelerated in the infection rate. But that means people die, right? Like it can only last as long as before the virus burns its way out.
And unless the new film has something to say about that, possible hint ahead for that one.
Yeah.
Well, like that's at least what the fan things think. That
Yeah. The fan we don't know anything. We just like there's just rumours about the 20.
that possibly some of the infection.
The Quiet Place sounds like a version of War of the Worlds. It kind of it is and it isn't. Like War of the Worlds, yeah, I think War of the Worlds got me that way as well. Where I was like, oh, really? But like this was more like, yeah, I think somehow this was kind of the thing is they haven't made a prequel and a sequel and a everything else to War of the Worlds though, which I feel like they have 100% done with this. It's like how many wars and how many worlds do we need? Like this is, so yeah, The Quiet Place now has a prequel and a sequel, I
And a
think.
video game.
Which is like
That you have to use a mic, you have to play with a mic.
yeah. I mean that's kind of interesting as like a concept for. I think you change the meta when you add like your. Like I like the game Alien Isolation, but I really struggle to play it, like because I'm just so spooked. It's so it's like so much. It's like when you play a game with VR, like your body isn't prepared for that level of like you know what I mean. You're tricking your brain into really thinking you're there. It's like so intense.
Why I really struggle with Subnautica, the scariest game I ever played.
Oh, Subnautica is like
because it's
the
not,
scariest
it's
not
also-
scary game ever.
It is scary though, like it's not
Yeah.
a horror game. That's why it's so scary.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
horror
yeah.
game. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm always on the high. But
Yeah.
it's not a horror game. It's like that all the time. Yeah. It's like that all. It's like completely chill all the time.
Yeah. It's like everything's fine until everything's not fine.
Because like a good example of like a happy-ish ending that makes sense with the ability to fight monsters, like it, like they genuinely have to overcome it.
Yeah, it's very Monster of the Week kind of like film. I quite like it. I don't.
The book of it, though.
Oh yeah, it's super fucking dark. I mean, all of them are dark, right? Like all of these things are normally based on like, but
Yeah.
it's that classic thing of like,
It treads some lines for me, though. Like it has. It crosses crosses a line.
Yeah,
I
but
think that I don't.
let's not talk about the line though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
everybody who's read the book knows that
Yeah.
line.
I think a big portion of why it's not Monster of the Week though is because the second part, like the fact is that they don't actually overcome it.
Yeah, there's an interesting RPG I bought called Last Summer, and the idea is it's basically like you can play it as a slice of life game where you basically have like a summer holiday and you come back when you're adults and meet again as adults, and it can be a slice of life RPG. But I bought another one called The Other Summer where it adds the idea of building a whole RPG around something like it, where you like fought a monster as kids and then come back as adult and the monster's returned, which I think would be a really cool RPG kind of premise. But it's called It's called Two Summers and Other Two Summers or Other Summers or something like that. Yeah, I got that. It's an indie RPG that I got when I was at I can't remember where I was, but I got an indie RPG.
Expo, probably.
No, it wasn't Expo. It was something. It was like Patriot, because Patriot have like a little indie RPG section. But yeah, very very good. Recommend having a look at it.
Did you get it at 7C or something?
Yeah, I was at the 7th event. I also have I've got a Helen RPG called, it's like I Am a Cat, and it's kind of like the thing of like a 1,000-year-old vampire kind of thing, but you can play it as like 2 players, so like a DM and a player, or you can play it as like you solo, where you like go through, or you can even play it with maybe a couple of people. It's designed not to have a big group though. It's designed to be a smaller kind of like story-driven RPG. So yeah, it's called. There's another one called I'm a Corvid, which is based around like playing a crow or whatever, and the other one I'm a Cat's based around being a cat. It seems very cool. There's also a 40k version of well, it's not 40k, sorry. It's just an space orc version of Morkborg. You know, Kill Your Necromancer. They did someone's did a space orc version of Morkborg. It's called Orkborg because the sci-fi version's called Cyborg. And the mecha version's called like Mechborg.
And then you have Pirateborg.
Pirateborg is the pirate version.
They're very creative on how they name it.
Yeah. But I think it's kind of cool. I really want to. There's a mecha one where you fight mecha and kaiju, which sounds kind of fun. Like, I really want to get that one.
There's one that I thought you might enjoy. There's a little mini RPG that I think Tom Bloom might have made.
Yeah.
From Kane, which is basically you play as like I can't remember. I think you play as orc diplomats of the humans from like 40k. So you basically are just trying to be like just an absolute,
nice.
Like needs a good crumping, just kind of like doing weird stuff like that, while being like trying to be slightly diplomatic, but also you're orcs, so.
Nice.
So basically, how quickly can you end everything in war?
Yeah. It looked very funny to play. It's like a little like 40-minute kind of.
It is now.
So that's 10 o'clock actually. So we will call it there. I believe in 2 Mondays' time, I'm either going to play Pendragon solo or duo with Russell and go through and see how that goes. So
you should put a poll up, right? And you should put a Pendragon.
I should really read it.
You should read Pendragon, or you should do Pendragon, or I could do I'm a Cat, and I could take you through I'm a Cat if you want, because that's a 1v1. Or I could do 1,000-year-old vampire with you if you wanted, because I like doing 1,000-year-old vampire. So we could put up a few RPGs you want us to do, and we could do them.
Yeah, we'll definitely do one of these. So we're gonna try that and get an RPG on next week, whether it's me being a cat.
Or we could
do that.
Or we could do one where we could let people vote on like a number, and people could like I don't know how many people come on. I don't think we have enough consistently there.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I might make some posts and see if we can't get some interest in that.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll catch you later, and whoever that